out and getting rid of my makeup today. Out of all my makeup drawers, there is one drawer that's the bane of my existence, and it is my blush drawer. Look at this madness. Okay.
Woo! This is what it looks like. So the first thing they sent is a giant pink medicine ball or a bouncy ball sleeping mask. There's a little elastic band. Thank you, Linez. I just got a PR from Dr. Althea. Look at the size of it. What have they sent? This is like all their bestsellers.
We've all experienced the thrill of buying a new product. This whole cycle begins when you first watch a video by an influencer about this new revolutionary product that has just been launched. You see the influencer applying the product, you then search the product on some e-commerce website, find the exact shade that you want, and you finally place that order. That is the first hit of dopamine that you get. This product is finally mine. I am going to be so happy. Now, for the next few days, you track the product. When is your new life-changing product going to arrive? You patiently wait every single day to receive your new product. And guess what? It finally arrives. You see the box, you do a little ASMR unboxing. You slowly start unboxing the actual product, see it for the first time in your hands. It feels so good. This is like the biggest hit of dopamine that you're going to get in this process. And then you apply it for the first time ever. You look yourself in the mirror and you're like, wow, that is beautiful. You now have this revolutionary product that you're going to be applying every single day that's going to be changing your life. But guess what? Within just a week, there is a new product in the market. Every single influencer is again hyping it up. You just can't help yourself but buy that new product. So you do the same thing that you've been doing for the past couple of months. You place that order all over again. And now again, you go through that cycle of feeling excited and there's that excitement that this again is going to be changing your life. So you keep going through this process of buying more and more and more products. And one fine day, you look at your makeup collection and you're wondering, how on earth did you end up here? Some of these products, which you bought with so much excitement, you've never seen in months. You're wondering where that product went. Some of these products that you bought with your hard earned money got expired and you didn't even know when that happened. So let me assure you that it's not entirely your fault. And the only reason why you're unaware of how you ended up in this situation is because you haven't understood this whole machinery that's going on behind this whole process of you purchasing products. So you can finally set yourself free from this overconsumption trap. Let's start off with understanding the difference between the old advertisements and the new type of advertisements that are going on. So previously, when you saw an advertisement, you saw a celebrity or a famous personality endorse some product. Even as children, we could distinguish easily what an advertisement was and when we were being sold something. But with the rise of the internet, the way we are being advertised has completely changed. Now we are wondering, is this person really trying to review a product or are they trying to sell us something? Why aren't we being told what this whole thing is about? Because the people that are trying to sell us nowadays on the internet are not celebrities, are not salespeople. They're just normal people like you and I. Like I could be selling you something right now without you knowing. We develop a sort of parasocial relationship, an intimate connection with an influencer, a person that we're constantly watching on the internet that looks just like us. We don't see them as advertisement billboards. We see them as people just like the everyday common man. So because we see them as normal people, our guards instantly come down. We're not in defense mode anymore. We're not trying to protect ourselves from an annoying salesperson who's constantly trying to pitch us this new product that, they have some incentive trying to sell us. So we end up becoming the perfect target for money making machines. Now let's flip the lens for a little bit. I want you to stop looking at yourself as just a common person. Look at yourself through the lens of an influencer. So when you look at it from the other side, you'll be able to see that you're not actually being looked at as just a fellow subscriber or a fellow follower of some influencer. An influencer or a brand doesn't look at you like the average person. They look at you like a number. The brands see you as a metric to be monetized. Your attention is not for free. Your attention is highly important. So hence why millions of dollars are being spent every single day on trying to hijack this attention of yours. That's how important you are. No matter how insignificant you think you are, maybe you just think of yourself like that one extra viewer in those million views. That's not who you are. You're essential to these brands. All they need is 100,000 people just like you who think that they are not doing anything important by buying that product, and they have already made $1 billion. So every time you convince yourself to buy that new product, put a huge minus on your face or your bank account and put like two plus signs on that influencer and that brand who have just collaborated on this whole thing to monetize themselves. I know this sounds very sad, but you've got to realize that so that you don't end up forming some unrealistic expectations from these influencers. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is PR packages because this is where most people think it's harmless. Most people view a PR package unboxing as entirely harmless, and we also don't think that we're trying to be sold something. We just think that the influencer is unboxing this new gifted PR package that they have just got, and they want to share that new experience with us, and that's all it is. But that couldn't be far from the truth because, as they say, nothing is truly free in this world, not even PR. So let me make you a little curious. Have you ever wondered why brands spend so much money on making that PR package look interesting, like some crazy combinations, some crazy concepts? Maybe they put like a little donut in there. PR packages are actually going out of hand nowadays. I think I've seen like a fridge as a PR package. God knows what all is happening. So, we as normal people think that these brands are just trying to be creative, just trying to have some fun with these packages because, it's cute, but that's not it. That's not the truth. The reason why it's made so extravagant is in the hopes that one day it might catch the attention of the influencer that they're sending it to. And because this influencer is already being sent so many PR packages, they want to make sure that they stand out. And if that influencer decides to unbox it in front of YouTube because they think it's a very interesting, PR package that they've got, they have now got a whole free advertisement on the internet from this influencer without actually paying them. So it's a whole win win situation for the company. Now they've advertised this product out to all of you without kind of disclosing that it's an ad in the first place. And it's sad because in India, you don't have to call your PR unboxing an advertisement or you don't have to disclose it. But outside India, the rules are clear. You have to call even a PR unboxing as an advertisement because the intent is basically similar to how you would do a paid commercial or a paid advertisement. So, my main point is to make you understand that whatever we see as a very innocent little thing that a brand is doing, you have to understand that nothing that a brand does can be innocent or just for fun or just for like some creativity that they want to explore. No, none of this is for free. None of these people are being paid to just create some cute little packages just for fun. That's just not it. And sometimes we end up not seeing it like that, and hence why we end up spending more than we should. Because I think the only way to free yourself of this overconsumption cycle is to break the illusion of it. The only time you can trust someone when they're trying to genuinely share something with you is when it's someone in your circle. Maybe your friend has just applied a new lipstick and they're just casually telling you how good it is because your friend isn't essentially benefiting off of you buying that lipstick in any way. Another thing I want to mention is sales. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what's happening with sales nowadays. There is a new sale every other month. Nykaa as a company does a sale every 2 months, some Pink Friday sale, some I don't even know what kind of pink summer sale. I just get pretty confused with all these names, and I'm just wondering, people still fall for this. And every time a new Nykaa sale comes up, every single influencer is sent that same Nykaa PR package with, a bunch of products inside it, and everyone is recommending what to buy in this sale and what not to buy. And sometimes I do wonder, do you guys actually need all of these new products? Like, have you used that product that you just bought 2 months back? Essentially, the psychology of any kind of sale is that you as a consumer are going to save a lot of money. But the funny thing, which a lot of people who are trying not to overconsume have discovered this fact, that they never talk about the fact that every single sale that comes up, you have to spend some money, right? Like, it's not like you don't spend any money and you just get free products for no reason. That's not what's happening. You are spending something and you're saving maybe a little bit on those products. And often, I think, psychologically speaking, because we think we're benefiting, we end up buying even more products which we don't need. I think it's a better choice to buy a product when you actually need it, even if you have to pay full price for it, and not wait for these massive sales. Because what you end up doing is you end up adding more products in the list which you actually don't even need. You're just buying it to fulfill that 3,000 rupee mark where you're going to get the discount. And maybe you do get some discount on your card, but now you have a bunch of products that you're just not able to use because you just bought it on a whim. So I would rather save up, buy the product that I want in my own time, whenever I want to, whenever I feel like, yeah, this is the time that I want to buy this new product. I think I am making a good financial decision. I don't want to buy anything else because I don't need any other product right now. And that is overall a much better financial decision to make. In conclusion, I would like to tell you that your dopamine centers are being hacked by these companies for their profit and your loss. So every time you feel this overwhelming compulsion to buy that newly launched product, go over this whole thought process, go over what we've discussed in this video, and know that it's not actually your own desire, it is manufactured. And I'm not telling you guys not to buy products, or I don't have any hate towards these companies or these influencers. All I want you to know is the reality behind this whole mechanism, which we often see as just an innocent little advertisement. In order to get rid of overconsumption, we have to start redefining what it means to be a consumer. A true consumer is someone who enjoys buying as well as using the product that they have bought. So if you were to buy a new lipstick, make sure you use it. Make sure you use it on various occasions and match it with various outfits. Enjoy the formula every single day. Empty the products that you already have before buying more products, and realize that all of these products have an expiration date. So that is all I wanted to say in today's video, because I myself have struggled from overconsumption a lot in all of these years, and I still sometimes struggle with, controlling myself. But I feel like knowledge is power, and the more you know about how things work, the veil of ignorance just drops in front of you, and now you can see everything for exactly what it is. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Comment down below anything that you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.